Hi everyone, welcome to episode 13 of AutoStore Myths. This week going to be talking about the delivery and install time of an AutoStore. So AutoStore is often lumped in with other sort of heavy automation, so like a shuttle or a mini load or something like that. But in reality, our lead times are much faster. You might be thinking for a big automated system it's going to take a year even to deliver anything on site, and then maybe another year to install it, which is crazy. So with AutoStore, our standard lead time, longest you'd wait for your system is 16 weeks. So from purchase order placement with us to delivery on site, 16 weeks. Pretty quick, I think, for an automated system. But we can be quicker, so 16 weeks is the maximum you're going to wait. Depending on how we're looking, could be quicker, or if you've got a really urgent project, you need something fast, we can do it quicker if needed. That's only for brand new projects. So for extension, say you've already got your AutoStore, you just want to add a few extra robots or an extra couple of ports. That lead time is only 2 weeks. So we've actually got about 1,000 robots on the shelf at any one time. So any order placement, it's the time it takes to get from Poland to the UK or wherever. So a couple of weeks, I think that's extremely quick if you needed some extensions or you've suddenly had massive growth or coming up to your peak. Give us a few weeks notice and get them on site. So your AutoStore modules will arrive on site. How long is it going to take before you're actually live? So it completely varies depending on the size of your system. Small 10,000 bin system could be a few weeks or a couple of months. But a really large system with a lot of ancillary equipment could be a lot longer. So if you take the Hut Group, for example, in Manchester, that's the largest install in the UK, 300,000 plus bins, 300 plus robots. That was installed in 5 months by Element Logic, which is incredibly fast. And fair play to the team at Element, that's the fastest I've seen for a system of that size. And that's got a couple of tunnels and mezzanines to build and everything, so really great effort. But I wouldn't take that as the norm for a 300,000 bin system. But the idea is that if you need to be quick, we can be quick, and our partners can be quick as well in terms of installation. So key things to take away really. Longest you'll ever take for an AutoStore to be delivered, 16 weeks from order placement. And then install time is far more variable depending on the size of the system, but we can move quickly and our partners can move very quickly if you need it. The key thing I'd always say is sort of landing and expanding. So buy a system for today or the next couple of years and then expand it iteratively. Because the lead time on additional robots, additional ports is so low, it doesn't matter necessarily when you order them. But that first install, get that in there and get that working as quickly as you can. The install time can be affected if you're in a brownfield site and you're still using it. So I have seen sites building a first phase of AutoStore, say 25% of the total size, then take down a bit more racking, build the AutoStore and inbound everything in, then keep the next bit of racking and keep going all the way through until you've got your AutoStore there and working. So that means you have the minimum interruption to your brownfield operations. But obviously takes a little bit longer than if you're just given an empty space and build the grid. So that's it for this week. As I say, we can be as fast as you need us to be. And to quote our COO Israel, if you give us the order, then we'll get the parts delivered to you. Catch you next week. Cheers.